Well, that was a great way to kick the show off, and I'm now here with our guest for the day, Brian Murrill. Hi, Brian.
Hello, Rhiannon.
And now Brian recently received an award at our awards ceremony, walking away with the trophy for Veteran Sports Star of the Year. Now, I hope you don't mind, Brian, but I've brought along one of your nominations so we can share a few of your achievements and the reasons for you winning the award. So the nomination read, although well into his 70s, Brian still turns out week on week for Folkestone Optimist Hockey Club, as well as their weekly training sessions. He recently represented the south of England in the annual Masters tournament and scored the goal in the last game that caused the south to win the tournament for the second year running, I believe. So they're just a few of your achievements, but could you tell us a bit about your background with hockey and the Folkestone Optimist Hockey Club and how you got to where you are today?
Well, it's very strange how I got back into hockey. I had played hockey at school in the 50s and 60s, and then I hadn't played any sport at all until I was about 39. And I was doing Spanish evening classes, and sitting opposite me was a gentleman very well known locally, Brian Swaffer, who was wearing a tie with crossed hockey sticks on it, and I was silly enough to say, have you got something to do with hockey? And he said, why, are you interested in hockey? And I said, I did used to play at school. And he then said, would you like a game next Saturday? And although I worked shifts, I was actually free that Saturday, so I took it up. And turned out I had to buy all the kit because I hadn't got any kit, not having played sport for many years. And when I turned out, it was in the bottom team, of course, for the Optimists. I was the only one with the kit on, and I heard somebody say, who's that old gentleman over there with the kit on? And somebody said, well, because he's got the kit on, I think he must have come down from a higher team. And that was my first game, and I've been playing ever since. That's since 1979.
Wow, that's fantastic. How did you feel when you found you'd been nominated and then obviously went on to win the award?
I was quite staggered, actually, when I got the email. It was something I hadn't anticipated at all, and I thought, well, I've been nominated. It never occurred to me that I would actually win the award, and I went along to the Lees Cliff Hall expecting just to be nominated, and or as a nominee, rather. And I was quite staggered when I won it. It was a really quite splendid evening.
It was really great to see you go up and collect the award. I think the whole team thought so. So congratulations.
Yes, I think it's mainly because of the support I get from the Optimist Club. They're a marvellous club, and it just keeps me going, really. And
obviously the Optimists won our Club of the Year award at the awards, so yes, that was another fantastic achievement.
Quite fantastic, yes.
A bit of a broader question, really. What would you say to someone in your kind of age group that wants to keep up their fitness and carry on with playing sport?
Well, it's never too late to take sport up. Hockey's got many different levels that you can play in. You don't all have to be superstars. I think any sort of sporting activity, really, as you get older, it's very good. It helps you to socialise, mix with people of different generations, and the key thing is, once you started, don't stop.
Absolutely. And have you got any sessions that you'd recommend for people to go along to if they'd like to either take up hockey or revive their skills if they used to play?
Yes, it's a good time of year to get back involved with hockey, really. We, the Optimist Club, are based at the Three Hills in Sheridan Road, and from the 16th of August, that's a Tuesday, each Tuesday from 6:30 to 8 o'clock, there'll be the opportunity to run around and get some practice in. And then on the 3rd of September, from 11 o'clock until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we're having our club day. And it's quite common for people to turn up there and get involved with the club for the first time and then carry on and become quite solid club members.
That's great. So people can just come along and turn up. Absolutely. And they'll be welcomed.
Absolutely. The club always welcomes new players, ladies, I should say, as well as gentlemen, and all age groups. There are very few barriers in hockey. You can always find a level to play at.
And finally, one last question for you. Could you sum up what motivates you to kind of stay active?
Well, at the moment, I'm trying to keep up with my other over 70 and over 75 players who all seem to be extremely fit. And particularly there are a few European tournaments coming up next year and the year after. And I'm still striving, if I can, to get into the England over 70s or probably now over 75s team. I haven't managed it yet, but I've had 2 trials. Perhaps if I keep going, I might just succeed. So that's another ambition.
Well, good luck with that. And thank you so much for joining us, Brian. It was a great insight into why you received the award, and it was obviously very well deserved.
Thank you very much, Rhiannon.
Now time for a bit more music.
105.9 Academy FM Folkestone.
Proud to play music made right here in Kent. Every hour, every day.